I suppose you've heard of the things I've done. The women I've loved, the men I've thugged. Maleficent to these streets. Motherfuckers never loved me. They never loved me. But those are old tears, packed up my insomniac bags in search of the fruit of life. A little dime of knowledge to open my eyes. Code name Eve the Deceiver, I was bent on treason. Totally infatuated with deception, and my only reason being, I loved the power I was seeing, the supernatural being I was being. Like with the snap of my manicured fingers, you began kneeling, begging on your knees for this waterfall to proceed. Novocaine the nymph, Novocaine the pimp. Any pair you want, baby, you the boss. As long as you know just whose it is when it's time to unzip. As long as you're man enough to lift and freak enough to slip it in at any time, on the drop of any dime. I left my pennies on your dresser for you to remember, and I'll probably never save your number, just leave it in my SMS with the last message unread, and I'll only open it to reply with the quick flick of me ready for Christmas in July, scantily clad, only tattoos showing, Dutchie blowing, no caption needed. A picture is worth more than 1,000,000 words, more memorable than 1,000,000,000,000 verbs. So excuse me for being cocky, but when I push send, it's gonna be hot and you gonna get hype and remember just who's the owner. Just who's the baller, who's the shot caller, who's the one high rolling. Should I like driving down one-way roads and running tolls right to my bitch who knows that I ain't quite right? But she strip on the side of trying to play wife to a bitch who ain't gay. I'm just intrigued by life. Now I ain't saying I can't fall, I just know better. I just know two women weren't created for each other, but I still love them. Damn it, do I still love them? And far too many know just how far I go to bed your bitch. So who am I to judge a man for his sexual transgressions? For throwing some bait and watching them flock? It's a man's world and it's a damned world. So I'll just play the game and remain the same until I get too close. I'm afraid of tight spaces with no communicating, so I'll just lay it low until I spot another fine 6'5" tall brother. Mind on his money, he might even be a ball player. And here we go again, astray in our door again. Usually I blame my lack of a father, but honestly I just like to fuck. And fuck it, sometimes I don't refrain. Sometimes I offer the cane to influential take charge niggas. I'm just trying to get my Monica Lewinsky on, my nigga. Stealing souls, getting hoes. My absent father created a monster. Apologies, I'm on my knees. I never meant to thug you. Never meant to take your heart and leave it in another nigga rover. Never meant to take your all with no intent in breaking your fall. I'm the antonym of selfless. I'm way too fucking selfish. Way too fucking gone to remember your name. Left that shit in the dust with any memory of the games we played. With any flashbacks of the love we made. Erased. Like poof, be gone. On to the next, on to the next one. Remember, friends is all we were supposed to be, so keep it on the low, lady. We can't put on a show, baby. Always all eyes on me. People watching my every move, so even if I wanted you, even if I needed you, I never tell her because I'm a pimp by blood, not relation, and pimps don't fall in love.